Taurus, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Taurus, please. All right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is your energy. Your person, the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. They're viewing you as the Knave of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. What you're not seeing is the Death card, Scorpio energy. Ooh. And we see the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like your advice here, Taurus, is let this person come to you. I think they're behind the scenes, they're going through a deep transformation, or they've ended something in order to come towards you. And we see the Chariot card, Cancerian energy, showing up in reverse. So I feel like my Taurus, this may be something that you've been quite emotional about, but it looks like either this connection has come to a full stop, or maybe you've brought it to a full stop here, because it does feel like this person needs to, you recognize that this person really needs to come towards you. So the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Swords, yeah. So you're seeing this as a missed opportunity, and I feel like my Taurus, there could be distance between the two of you, but like you're actively trying to heal, to be grounded, to calm your nervous system, and to move forward. Now, some of you do really want to move forward with this person, but it feels like you're very, very self-focused right now, which is exactly what you need to be doing. You're viewing this person as the Two of Wands in reverse. So you do see potential. You're very attracted to this person. But you also know it's like this person needs to make the decision. They need to come towards you. All right. You may see or know that this person is reviewing the past here. And we have the Five of Wands. And you're viewing the connection here as conflicted. Maybe there was a lot of fighting, bickering, and arguing. Maybe there wasn't enough focus on one another or on you or on the connection. And so it feels like the energy here has been really scattered. And I feel like my Taurus, you're really picking up the pieces, you're pulling yourself together, and you're like, you know what, this is not for me, or it's not for me right now. And I love this energy because you're in an energy of strength and power and focusing on, moving forward, not allowing this to keep you stuck. Now, the Magician card, Virgo, Gemini energy, tells me this person is going to communicate or take action. This is somebody who definitely has everything that they need. And for a lot of you, they've been healing. They've been actively going through a major transformation. Healing and releasing, transmuting energy. They've made a decision. Now, I don't know if they're deciding between you and somebody else here, but we do see with on this Scorpio card, the Death card, they may be deciding to move. So if this is a long distance connection and you're like, yep, nope, this isn't working, this person feels like they're ready to make some major sacrifices, make some major decisions here to come towards you, because they really, really want to invest in this connection is what I'm getting. Yeah, Chariot card, Cancerian energy coming through strong in this reading. This person's coming towards you. This might really surprise you, but I feel like they're really moving mountains, or they're traveling across the country or from another country or city or a different city or state or region or something to be with you. This is a powerful energy of somebody that really wants to make this happen. This is somebody that really doesn't want to let you go. And we see the Six of Wands. Yep, this person wants victory. They want success. They want coming together here with you. The Six of Wands is one of my marriage cards, but it's like we're coming together. We're coming together. And yeah, they want victory here. They want victory. Now, they're viewing you as the Knave of Pentacles. So again, this person wants to talk. They want to move forward. But they also see that you're also very cautious. You know, the Page of Pentacles sometimes needs a little bit of a push, right? Not to say that they're going to push you or anything, but I think they know they need to be the one that gets the ball rolling here, or they need to take decisive action. So I do feel like they're planning on communicating with you. Six of Cups, they see you as a soulmate here, Taurus. They see you as someone they want to reunite with. They have very sweet feelings for you. And if this isn't like a separation, maybe this is something that just didn't get off the ground because of distance. With the Six of Cups here, You know, it's just they have really sweet feelings for you. They feel like you two are meant for one another. They want to grow old with you here, Taurus. All right, we see the Five of Swords, but they also know that you're currently detached and feeling conflicted. They also know that it may not be super easy to come back around. Like, it's not just going to be they come waltzing in and sweep you off your feet. They know that there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to hash out. There's a lot to work through. And we see the Four of Cups energy in reverse, and this person is a little bit worried here that you're going to reject them, or you're not going to take kindly to this love offer that they may surprise you with, or them telling you like, I'm selling my house, I'm coming to be with you, or I quit my job so I can look for one where you are, or whatever it might be. But this person also might be a little bit worried that you're putting yourself out there, that you're not putting yourself on hold for this situation, that you're not going to really wait for anybody, or at least anybody who's not meeting you where you are or meeting you halfway. So what we're seeing here behind the scenes, we see the Death card, Scorpio energy. So transformation. We see the Three of Swords. Some of you, they're ending a third party here to be with you. Now, it could be a marriage or another connection. But, not all third parties are romantic rivals, Taurus. For some of you, it's a job that was keeping them away from you. Whether it's, they traveled a lot for work, or they were anchored to their job wherever they lived, and that's in a different city, state, or country. It really could be anything, but it looks like they're ending third-party interference here. Yeah, because they want to be happy, Leo energy. And it's taking a lot of strength and a lot of courage here, Taurus. A lot of strength and a lot of courage here to end something, because they want to be happy. They want growth and expansion with you. They want something real. They want something solid with you. Yep, and we see the World card. This person coming around after they're closing out a tough cycle. Really strong fixed energy here. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. But yeah, this person, they want this new beginning with you. They see happiness with you. They want victory. They want to make this happen. And I feel like we really have somebody here willing to move mountains. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus, it's like your advice here is like, there's not much you need to do. There's not a whole lot you need to do here, because this person, they're coming towards you. And it feels like it's their turn, right? It doesn't feel like you're being lazy or playing any games here, or you need to do that. It's like this person needs to step up, and it feels like they are. Everything is going to work out. You and this person are on the same page. You're compatible. The Four of Swords, there's a restlessness here. There's a lot, though, that you need to get to the heart of the matter about. And I do think that's happening. I think there's going to be some intense conversations. I feel there's going to be a lot of vulnerability here between the two of you. And also this Three of Pentacles, there's a strong energy of lesson learning. So I feel like you two are going to be, you're continually learning about each other, or your knowing about one another is really deepening here. And we see the Page of Pentacles. This is you investing, but you also being really cautious about doing so. So I feel like there's going to be a major turnaround in this connection. A lot of my Taurus, you are feeling a bit heavy. You're feeling weighed down. And some of you, you're ready to completely release this connection if you haven't already. But I do feel like there's something coming in that's going to change your mind. All right. I feel this person wants to help you. They want to share the burdens of every day with you. They don't want you to carry all of this weight on your own. Okay, that's what I'm getting. I actually really like this energy. It feels really positive here, Taurus. All right, so let's see what else we need to know about them. What else do we need to know about them, please? Yeah, all they see is love. Okay, so we see evidence here. Now, evidence obviously could be third-party energy. This could be also picking up on this person having some fears and insecurities that you may be dealing with somebody else, or you've moved on. Maybe someone had said something, or maybe they've seen some pictures, because I do feel like this person is definitely going to feel jealous if you're dating or you're putting yourself out there. But I'm also getting with this evidence card, and all you see is love, is I think this person's going to give you hard proof, evidence that they love you and that they really want to make this work, because it looks like they're making some pretty major sacrifices here. We see running into, so we see third-party energy. So again, for some of you, there is or there has been third-party energy. or third-party interference, and it does look like they're ending that. We see that very clearly behind the scenes, like that's coming to an end. But for others of my Taurus, you might just randomly run into this person. You may be with friends, you may be on a date or something like that, but I want you to know that's not going to be random. Okay, it's not random if you run into them. This person is feeling drained by what's going on. And we see falsehood. They want to come clean. They want to be authentic. They might be feeling drained because they know that you need the truth, or that they really need to open up to you about what's going on behind the scenes. And we see dedications. So we see that this person, I do feel, is very dedicated to you. Now, I know that sounds weird because we do have some evidence here of third party, but maybe you met this person and they were in a relationship. Like I said, they're ending something to come towards you. They don't want to live a lie here. I also feel like they need to tell you how they really feel, because the longer that they don't, the more it drains them. And the longer they let this go on, the more they know that they could really potentially lose you here. Okay. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Taurus. What else do we need to know about this person? What else do my Taurus need to know about this person? We see manipulator. We see non-committal. We see in love with you. Yeah. And for some of my Taurus, I mean, this is something that's coming through in this reading that really needs to be looked at. Some of you met this person and they are dealing with somebody else, or they have been dealing with somebody else, or you met them in this player type energy. But there's something about you, Taurus, that's like they want to end whatever's keeping you two apart. They really want to be with you. And I see them genuinely wanting to put in the work here. So I'm not telling you to ignore red flags. I'm not telling you to go back to somebody who's done you dirty or put you in a third party situation. But for a lot of you, I just feel like this person, they've been completely changed by you. They've also been completely changed by this ending or by you cutting them off. We see an addiction, and we see self-absorbed. Yeah, so again, none of those are positive cards except for the in love with you energy. So this person definitely has their faults, right? This player type energy, this manipulative energy, in love with you, and then an addiction and self-absorbed. These kind of go hand in hand. So this person has some bad habits, and they have this bad habit of only thinking about themselves. But what I'm seeing is this major transformation behind the scenes. Again, I'm going to be very, very clear, Taurus, because these are not positive cards that are coming through. You need to be very discerning about this person if they've actually gone through some sort of transformation or not. And you need to make sure that their actions are backing up what they're saying to you. But the cards that are coming through here is this person has made a decision investing in you, moving forward, having breakthroughs, having victory, and wanting to manifest this. And the Magician in the upright does tell me that this is someone whose bad behaviors have been worked on, have been amended, or they're leaving them in the past. Because the Magician has learned their lesson. The Magician has transmuted their energy. But again, I'm going to say it again. I know I sound like a broken record, and please forgive me, but I'm not telling you to go back to or give someone a chance who's done you dirty, who's cheated, who's betrayed you, who's, put you in a third party situation, not at all. But I feel like there has been conflict, but I also feel like there's been some massive change here behind the scenes. And there is real love here. So it's something to be considered depending on what you've been through with this person. All right. What else do we need to know about this person for my Taurus, please? What else do we need to know about this person? The runner. Okay. So runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy and listening to ego. Again, that may have been exactly what brought, or part of what brought this connection to a full stop. But things are going to be coming to light here, Taurus. There's adaptation, there's change, there's healing. This person's also going to be completely honest with you about what they've been going through, what's happened. We see keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. So again, they're going to be telling you exactly what happened here with this third party energy. Okay, which I think a lot of my Taurus you probably already knew about. And we see I like you, but this person likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, wanting to date. To me, that's an energy of like, let's take it slow. I like you, but we see that this person is in love with you. And we see that they want victory. We see that they want expansion, happiness, growth, abundance here. But again, I think you're going to really have to probably put this person on, if you're even going to consider being with them, Taurus, you're going to have them on like a bit of a probation period. All right, let's see what advice and guidance Spirit has for you. Give it time. It's time to heal. This needs time. Take your time. There's progress here. Don't shut down your other options. You may be meeting somebody new. So again, you may end up having a major choice in love. But I do also feel like this person is coming through in a major transformed energy, because I really can't let go of this behind the scenes. These are powerful cards. Death, transformation, right? The Three of Swords, heartbreak, loss, ending third-party interference, addiction, other people, bad habits. We see the Sun, things coming to light, happiness, growth, and expansion, and the World card. You know, this is all major transformation energy. These are all really positive things that are going on behind the scenes. Okay, but that may still not be enough for my Taurus out there. Like, you know how you feel about this person and you know what's happened. So with meeting somebody new, I mean, it certainly can be this person coming around in a new energy. But a lot of my Taurus as well, you've been taking time to heal, and you may have healed past this. So again, you will know. You will know, I think, already in your stomach, in your intuition, in your bones, whether or not this is somebody that you want to work on things with, or you're willing to give another chance. All right, we see that you and this person are soulmates. There's a soul contract here, and we see girl with the snake. Yeah, but you may also really need to protect your energy, because we have empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable, and boundaries. And it's important that you do not enable somebody here who has bad habits or has addictions, or, you know, hasn't acted right with you. Okay, so again, some of my Taurus, you're healing. Spirit's saying you have a new soulmate that you may be meeting. You may have to have strong boundaries with this person. Okay, it doesn't change how they feel. It doesn't change the fact that they still are going to come towards you and try to work things out. But it's going to be really important that you get to the heart of the matter here. And then you decide if you're going to invest. Again, this is not going to be an easy decision for my Taurus. Whatever it is you choose to decide, whether it's seeing if this can work out again, seeing if they've actually changed or transformed, or is it with a very heavy heart saying, thank you, but no thank you, I've healed past this. All right, so you're really going to have to let me know in the comment section here, Taurus, what's happened here, how this resonates with you. All right, because I'm seeing like some of you, it's a yes. A lot of you, it may be a strong no. You know, thanks for the information. Thanks for letting me know, but nope, I'm not doing this again, or I'm not dealing with this person again. Okay, and nobody would fault you for that, okay, with the energy that's coming through. All right, let's see. Anything else my Taurus really need to know here about this person or about this connection? Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. That's your person here. All right. This connection is passionate but not enduring. But for some of you, that's not enough. All right. It may be too little too late. You may feel like you can no longer trust this person. They're secretly yearning for you. That's for sure. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. So, you know, some of my Taurus, if you are willing to give this person a chance and there haven't been any deal breakers, okay, key words, there haven't been any deal breakers, you know, you may, this is about finding time to see the whole picture, finding time to see who this person really is, not just the intensity, but also the light parts. All right, financial challenges are affecting this connection. To me, this is an energy of, is this going to be enough? Is this enough? Like I said, I feel like a lot of my Taurus, you already know whether it's enough. This person has regret. They feel remorse for the way they treated you. And then we get stability. So we get these opposing messages here in this reading. And, you know, I don't love it when that happens, but because I am reading for a lot of you, it really is going to go one of two ways. And I feel like my Taurus, you already know whether or not you're going to give this person a chance based on what's actually happened between the two of you, if there has been betrayal or not. So we see some of you, you know, that this connection is passionate but not enduring. For others of you, that's not the case. This relationship can stand the test of time. All right, let's see what this person's very, very next actions are towards you. What are this person's very next actions towards you? Three of Pentacles coming in to work it out. Double confirmation. They're coming in to work it out, get on the same page. We see the Six of Pentacles in reverse. They're missing you. They know they need to make it up to you. The King of Pentacles. Some of you, they're coming back around, or they feel like they owe you, but financially they may not be able to pay you back, or they might feel like they don't have enough to offer you. Okay, but they're like still coming in to try to make it up to you. And we see the Page of Wands. They're going to take that risk, take that leap of faith to see if you're up for it. Five of Pentacles in reverse, healing, coming out of the cold. Okay, so Taurus, it's like it's a big decision here, and like I said, it's really based on what's happened between the two of you. Final messages, advice and guidance for my Taurus. Advice and guidance for my Taurus, please. This would feel easier if it were right. Yep. So again, pay attention to that. Oftentimes when it's right, Taurus, it's not that hard. You're responding. You're not overreacting. So don't let anybody tell you otherwise. All right. You didn't imagine the shift. This is an important card. The shift that you feel or you experience in this relationship is not imagined. Whether that's for the good or for good or for worse, for better or for worse. Nothing is being asked of you. Yeah, there's nothing here that you need to do, and that's a confirmation there of the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This person is coming towards you trying to heal things. They want victory. I do feel they've been through a transformation here, Taurus, but the big question is that enough? Is that enough? Is this forgivable? And it depends on what's happened, all right? And you're allowed to do nothing. You're allowed to not even respond to this person. You're allowed to not take action here because it feels like, Taurus, you are where you need to be. All right? So I'm going to leave it here, my lovely Taurus. There's lots to think about. Sending you love and light. Take care.